Welcome back to my channel. Mary here at The Good Life with M. I'm taking you on a work trip, which I usually don't do. If you guys didn't know, I don't do the vlogging thing full time. This is just kind of my my hobby, if you will. I do have a full-time job and I work for a construction company. So right now I am headed to SeaTac Airport. My husband is taking me. Normally you can drive. Oh, by the way, we are going to Eastern Washington, my colleagues and I. You can drive. It's a 5-hour drive. My boss and one of the directors is going to be driving. Me and a work colleague are going to be flying. So flying only takes an hour long. Because, you know, we have so much to get in. We want it to be a productive day, that we're leaving a little bit earlier and we're getting there faster, obviously. So I will be taking you along with me. I don't know how much time we have for excursions or anything like that, which I don't think we do, but I will take you on a tour of my hotel and the restaurants that we are going to be eating at for lunch and dinner. You know, you get a sense of how Spokane's like. Oh, and the weather. So here it's kind of rainy, and as you can see in the window back there, it's drizzling right now and it's kind of gray. So the highs today for this side of Washington is going to be in the 60s, 63 degrees to be exact. And in Eastern Washington, it's going to be in the 80s. So at the highest is at 83 degrees. So it's typically a lot warmer there on that side of the state. I don't know if I'm dressed for it, but I do have like a light sweater on. I didn't bring a jacket or anything, just in case, you know, I'm sure it gets windy still, so I wanted to be prepared, but I didn't want to be overheated or anything. Taking you along with me, please like this video and subscribe, and I will see you here at the end. Let's start off with the room tour. Upon entering the unit, you will see the vanity and the bathroom, and you'll see these gold details in the plumbing, as well as this leopard type detail on the border of the mirror. So that was kind of the theme throughout the hotel, as you saw earlier, as well as in the room. You'll see nice neutral colors, blacks, creams, tans, very safari-esque. You'll see the same detail on the full-length mirror here. And then these are nice, I'm not sure they're vinyl planks or some kind of laminate, but my heels did click on the ground. So here you will see the full-size shower. There's no bathtub, but the full-size shower is just, you know, it's great. That's pretty much what I use anyway when I'm out. Here is the door of the entryway, as well as a closet. Nice detail here. You will see robes and an ironing board, the hangers, some of the essentials of a room like extra pillows, extra blanket, as well as a safe that's on to the right. I didn't show that, but here entering the room a little bit more, you'll see the king size bed. Nice detail, very crisp and clean. The mirror in the back did kind of scare me a little bit. I sent a picture to my husband. So here, a lot of neutrals as well. That rug was actually built into the flooring. And then you get a nice TV right across the way, and this kind of stone finish type of material. It's not stone, but I think it's some kind of laminate or something. And then a nice work desk that I used throughout my stay there. you'll see a bunch of these prints of animals. So again, I think whoever built this hotel was really into his travels in Africa, or I mean, I'm not sure if he was into hunting, but you know, this is just something that kind of showcases what he was into. So the coffee station there I didn't really make use of, which is okay because, you know, trying to help out the housekeeping. Also, here is a view of the steam plant, which is a restaurant that we had gone to for dinner an hour after we had checked in, and that I will showcase next week. But it's a pretty cool place. If you ever are in Spokane, visit that area. You'll see next week in my next video how awesome that place really is. Here is kind of a view of all the other buildings in the downtown Spokane area. Very historic and kind of cool architecture, because you don't see that a lot in Seattle. Maybe some buildings here in downtown Seattle, but not quite like this. Here is a panoramic view of my room once again, just kind of giving you a whole taste of the room vibe. So the only caveat of this place that I had was my boss was staying next door and he said he could hear me walking around. I still had my boots on. So I had mentioned earlier that you could hear my heels clicking, and that's exactly what he heard. And he could also hear me shuffling my luggage around. So that was kind of interesting. So just make sure if you do stay there, you're a little on the quiet side. And then here, right outside my window, you'll see these trains come in and out. They actually, there's like, I swear, like a train every, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. I'm not even sure, but you see a lot of these come through downtown Spokane. And, you know, it was all right because I couldn't hear it from my room. So, you know, the soundproofing as far as the windows go were pretty good. It didn't really bother me throughout my stay there. So this brings you to the end of my video. I hope you guys liked it and that you comment, like, subscribe, please. So I'm going to end it here, and I will see you again next week in my next video, part 2 of my Spokane trip. Have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you again next week.